7-4 right now.
Built on the side of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens.
I'm gonna go grab my vape real quick, bro. Shit. Fuck. There it is. Alright, I'm kicking, bro. My bad.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up to stay on their own 20.
Y'all fucking pick something down. Shit.
Play clock down to 0 and the flags come out. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught and it lessens the return instead.
Fucking pick something, yeah.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Lamar now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's gained
Get that shit out of here.
Complete pass. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd and long.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early.
Yeah.
And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. His first throw is an interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And they get you to tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. That penalty's on the offense, Brock, so that play is going to go down as a pick.
You see a flag as a defender, and I guarantee you your first thought is, oh, man, this is going to come back, right? Well, not this time. He gets to hang on to that interception.
Yeah.
First down, here's Lamar. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. He does it, touchdown Baltimore.
Yeah, that's right, lead bitch. Live on YouTube, bye-bye. That's that bitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a great way to start the morning off. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that guy. Yeah, fuck him.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank
Oh, a
Stadium,
John Wick
the
fan.
home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens.
So a different dude with the Ravens again. You're the second person. This is literally the second match of me playing somebody else playing with the Ravens. With the Ravens, it's crazy.
With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Ravens 1st down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving left. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews.
What?
Give him 12.
That's crazy. Good pass. That's crazy, though.
The defender has to do a
Bro
better
should
job
not have had
of
that.
getting
I should have had
He wants
that,
to
but
elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
that shit out of here.
That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. He just stays in his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got inside the 15. They get the conversion in a big way. That's over 20 yards.
Got my nose bothering me and shit.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders
He crushed in the whack field.
For a loss of yardage.
The backfield, you heard that? In the backfield.
On play action, here's Jackson. Headed left, buying time. Got his man at the 6. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Report. From the gun, Jackson. That is hot.
Okay, nice.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
Welcome to the chat. Hello. See you put in your mic, man.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Oh! He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will be.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Malachi starts on the tackle. It's a gain of 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Jackson now. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Kyle Van Noy. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That's incomplete. Daring Paul on
That's crazy.
down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd down, Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he's in.
That foot was out of bounds, bro.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now it's Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Jackson looking to throw, moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself. Less than 2 minutes to play in this first half. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Jackson. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. It's 2nd down. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Now he's just going to flip this forward.
He decides to go with the safe.
Where the fuck was you going?
At this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Throwing Jackson. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in.
It's just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the 1st down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing him.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it. And, boy, did he ever.
Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will tie things up.
Just like that, we tied now, viewer.
At 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Know what I'm saying?
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
All right, good little snack out there. He got a good little snack. He got a good little snack. You know what I'm saying? He got a good little snack. He got a good little snack.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case,
he got a good little snack. He got good little snack. You know what I'm saying? He got a good little snack.
Here's 2nd and 2.
It was a good little snack.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Pushed out to his left. Off he goes.
So often the best pass defense is a good
Yeah.
pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw.
Bro didn't know what he was on.
Disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield.
And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with the fake spike, but it does not pan out. DeAndre Hopkins.
Good little snack. He had good little snack, you know what I'm saying? But that's all he got. Oh, good little snack. Good little snack, you know.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going anywhere.
And he getting shut down.
They have turned it over on down.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of picking up this 4th down. I've got big old Derrick Henry in the backfield. So what an unbelievable job by this defense coming up with a huge 4th down stop.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And some good blocking, springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Third and short, Jackson. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to be 4th down. Jackson.
Where was that going, bro?
Well, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
They'll send Flowers in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He keeps it himself, and he is out of bounds. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes planned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And that is no good. He missed it. And the score remains level. Could not ask for more from that 1st half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Going to return this from the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the scramble. An even 40 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes, back inside the 20-yard line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Play action now. Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And the Ravens will have great field position right around midfield.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of the ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Here's Henry. Stop at the 6. And that sets up third and goal.
Smith in on the tackle. A gain of 5 yards brings up third and goal.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. This is intercepted.
Wow, fucking A.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
What you think, Rose?
Yards right away to kick off this drive.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
On play action, here's Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll lead to a second down. They'll send Flowers in motion. Jackson now on second down. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw, exiting the pocket right. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here comes 2nd down. Now, Jackson. That ball intercepted. Pick by Malachi starts. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Henry. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Henry. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Jackson now. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
21, Ravens 17. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. You'll start at the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's first down. Now it's Jackson. Oh! And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw, moving outside the pocket. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. Yeah. And the Ravens are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it is a win here for the visitors.
Yeah, but he thought he had it.
What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that, 9-4. 9-4, bro. Let me make a cup of coffee real quick. 9-4 though. so we'll make it 10-4. I don't know. Yeah. Switch it out, though. Yeah. Hey brother, not hating on you, but if you're doing the music, I gotta mute you because I can't be copyrighted.
We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor.
Yeah, keep that energy, brother.
What should be a very entertaining matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off from Baltimore. Johnson with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Now let's show this bitch what's up, hopefully. Yeah.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. And dose of the hurry up here. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Completed left side to Smith. And he fights his way to before the defense. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he comes through big here. 9 yards in 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 1. Now Rodgers. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Rodgers going to throw on first. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin.
What?
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Trying an inside give to Warren. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line.
Annie, hush. Shut the fuck up.
Play action here with Rodgers. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 2.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. Rodgers off the play action. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Rolling out to his left.
Fucking hell.
It's intercepted. And the Steelers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. Cut out left. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. A couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second. And they have to be thinking points here. Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get the game's first points here in the second. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
RPO here, quick throw grabbed by Flowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Lamar. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Jackson now on third. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the pistol, Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 9.
Lamar out of the pistol. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Well, air it out on third. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. When I think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
Luke tacks on the extra point, and the Ravens tie this game 7-7.
Yeah. Keep that energy, bubba.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Bitch.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Warren quick on the draw. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Bitch.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, really, there's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception, just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible,
keep that energy, bitch.
He gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And that offense isn't breaking. They're going for it. They're going for it. It's Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First down, here's Lamar. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. One play after their defense makes a stand, Brock. This offense says thank you very much and hits the end zone for 6.
That's really what you like to see, Kate. Both sides of the ball capable of making big plays and stacking that momentum with each other. And you really like to see the offenses prepared to get out there. That call dialed in and ready to go, ready to strike when the opportunity presented itself.
Yeah, bitch.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Steelers 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
To kick off for Baltimore.
On the return, here's Gainwell. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First
Yeah,
and 10.
bitch.
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Throw complete to Thielen. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down throw here by Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside
That's
the 15.
crazy.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
46 yards.
Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other. Give him a chance to make a play.
Bitch.
Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. They'll run with Warren. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
I ain't bull skip that's gonna go for 2.
The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Fuck that bitch.
Boswell to add the PAT. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. A draw now. This is Henry. And he manages to find a little traction on that soap spiel as he fights forward for a couple. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
For
Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Buying some time right. He's going for it himself. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. On first down, Jackson. Hopkins making the grab downfield. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
You are X. Return it. Go.
Lamar now from the gun. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Steelers do not get the return all the way. That's going to bring us to the end of the first half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Rasheen Ali on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
DC.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taking a shot deep here. That's complete inside the 35. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Here's Luke for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Johnson now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30.
Oh my God.
I don't know if they're going to get to him. And a huge effort sets up his offense at a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he set his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
Play action. Here's Rodgers. Flushed out now to his left. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Warren running between the tackles. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. This one's to Andrews out right. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Play action now with Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. Now here he goes. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
No, we changed it.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And that throw just too high for him. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
We changed it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. They toss to Warren, running right. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Steelers football, and nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Seven yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. A give here to Warren. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another Steelers first down.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now. They need 7. Rodgers from the gun. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
He'll throw it. Hits him on the in route. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Going for it with Warren. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
Motioning the tight end now. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Steelers down by 7. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Dive play straight ahead. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Cut out left. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So after the penalty, here's 1st and 15. He'll look to throw it. Drops this underneath to Warren. And the stop is made as he gets 3 of those 5 penalty yards back. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. They'll run now with Warren. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal. Setting up to pass. Coming near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Warren. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Ali to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here he is to throw.
No.
Goodness, it's intercepted. Kicked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 20.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this in the end? You don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Warren here from the gun. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd
What a
and 1.
bitch.
Now a timeout's called. Not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Now here's Rodgers. This one's caught. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Tight end in motion left. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. And they win it.
Oh, shit.
No time left. It's a walk-off, Brock. They hit the end zone as time expires. What a way to win in this league.
And they may be walking off the field, but the party just begins. There is nothing
I can't remember.
that gets to celebrate a moment like that.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory.
Yeah, it's okay. On the 5.